In the dark before sunrise, patrol boats knifed through the Mediterranean. A small flotilla carrying aid and activists headed toward Gaza, according to reporting from CNN, the BBC, the New York Times, and Al Jazeera. Israeli forces intercepted the vessels at sea and detained people on board among them. Greta Thunberg. Let's be clear about the stakes. These boats weren't a military threat. They were a message. If aid can't reach people through official corridors, civil society will. Try. Israel's answer was force at sea, custody on land, and a swift attempt to control the narrative. Cameras on deck, then silence. Officials framed this as routine blockade enforcement. But routine doesn't make it right. Under international law, blockades are tightly constrained and must allow humanitarian relief. Rights groups argue that stopping independent aid missions and detaining passengers undermines transparency and deepens a man-made crisis. If the goal is security screening, why not escort the ships to a neutral port under third-party supervision, with journalists watching? The optics are brutal. Detaining a globally recognized activist like Greta Thunberg guarantees headlines and invites scrutiny Israel doesn't seem eager to face. You don't win an argument about humanitarian access by handcuffing the people bringing it or bundling them onto buses before they can speak freely. That's not deterrence. That's a chilling effect. And here's the larger context. For months, activists and some legal scholars have used a grave word to describe Gaza's devastation: genocide. The International Court of Justice has ordered Israel to prevent acts that could violate the Genocide Convention while it examines the case. Cutting off or obstructing aid doesn't just look cruel, it reads like evidence to those making that charge. The legal threshold is high and contested, but the moral indictment grows with every seizure, delay, and denial. Weapons can hide in cargo, Hamas exploits aid, the sea is a smuggling lane. Those risks are real. But that's an argument for verifiable inspection, not for shutting out independent monitors and whisking away activists under vague security claims. Security without sunlight becomes impunity. What happens next matters. Where are detainees being held? Will they face charges, deportation, or be released without conditions? Will the vessels and their supplies be confiscated or transferred to recognized humanitarian agencies? Consular access, legal counsel, and independent media need to be guaranteed, not as favors, but as rights. If you believe in the rule of law, you don't fear cameras, aid cargo, or peaceful protest at sea. You welcome scrutiny, you prove necessity, and you let relief through. Intercepting a flotilla and detaining its passengers may project strength for a news cycle. It also projects something else: a blockade of accountability. We'll keep tracking developments and any official evidence that emerges. Subscribe to be first one to watch authentic news.